Hello, hello, hello. It looks like I'm alone, but that's okay. Hopefully some of you will join me. And this is Penny Pudge. 1:15 p.m. Mountain Time, September 8th, 2022. And I'm just going to continue working on my little projects I started this morning. Usually this is my Stampin' Up! Video, but we're just going to work on these and just have some chatter. There's a few things I had talked about last week about just, hang on, let me go back. I want here. I'm going to open this up just to see what our leg is. Good. And I'm just peeking back here. I didn't write much there. Oh, that was from earlier. Oh, I have 280 subscribers. We're getting up there. I mean you guys, because you've helped me with this. I'll be back with you in just a minute. I just want to see what, and I don't see where I wrote it. Has to be that one. Well, we'll just continue where we're at here. Okay, this is, okay. Let me get back over here with you. Okay, there I am. That one can go away. And it does say I'm live. Okay, so if you pop in later, please leave me a thumbs up. And otherwise, I'm just going to sit here and work on these things and just chat a little bit. I want to go ahead and try what Bonnie was talking about this morning. So I think I will. These, I say these are done, but they're really not. These are. This one I need to glue that down. And then what I still need to do, these are just little notebooks that I'm making up. What I need to do is just put an inside coordinating color on here. But that will be my next step, right? So let me just go ahead and glue this down. And then I'm going to change gears. Here. So someone this morning, I'm needing tape for this, and I know it's available. I just want it cheap. But I want the 3M because that's what I've always been happy with. And where my supplier, where I've always got it, is Framing Supplies, and they're out of business. So, which is sad. So, and it's almost time for me to order some. I'm getting a little low. So I'm just going to tape this down to the cards, or to the chipboard. And I will put just, I thought I seen right over here. I don't want that. There. Just, it leaves a Ah, come on off of there. It leaves a, you know, like you can feel it through the cover, a bump there. I'm just going to put a little bit of my Tombow, my green glue, I call it, there. So I went to Bible study this morning, and they went the full 2 hours, I think. Lots of new people, which was great. And I stayed for probably an hour and 15 minutes. So, but good. It was good. I mean, we aren't on a lesson yet, but it was just nice reviewing and introducing everybody. And sorry, I'm out of frame. So I'm just using a credit card. A lot of times I use my bone folder, but none of them are in my cup where they belong. So, oh wait, what's this? But I do like the this, and there's something else I'll show you I use too. So there's the bone folder. Get that really good right here on the end. And YouTube has a huge leg. Okay, and then I'm going to do it. This has a little glitter on it, so it's the other thing I use to make sure those stay down is my spatula. I'm just grabbing it here. Cricut spatula. Oh my, and it is. He's going, hey, Tam, how are you? Are you good? So, Tammy, I can bring my book by tomorrow for you to take a peek at. She's out of books already. So, I was going to get on Amazon, maybe some of the used books, and try to find one for you. You can order directly from their website, but it's usually more expensive, and I haven't done that forever. Well, if I ever have, I usually just get them through Bible study. How was your morning, Tammy? Sorry, I don't mean to shake the table. I'm just cleaning up I'm just doing it all while I'm doing it. Okay, that's better. I've been working on it, so it is dirty. So is my Cricut spatula, either one, you know, the smaller one or the larger one, works good for this. And then I also like to do the inside. Make sure it's adhered very well. And you see this one I cut a little large. Can you see the white right there? Yeah. Which I'd rather have it too large than too small, but either way can be fixed. Okay, so what I like to use to do this, I don't usually cut on here. And they probably won't. Hang on. I'll just grab this right here. A self-healing mat. Oh, doesn't she have a channel? A YouTube? Like, you shouldn't have to. And I don't know what the answer is. I know they've talked about it before. You should be able to just watch YouTube videos without. Because she has before, hasn't she? Okay, so I'm just lining one of my dark lines up on the chipboard and leaving this, and I don't know that you can see it. And I don't have I can't get in closer unless I bring it up. Yeah, you can see it there. Huh, that's interesting. Well, anyways, hi Dee. So I'm just going to trim this. And it didn't all come off, so we'll do it again. I miss you, friend. I would love to see you. There. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but pretty close. There we go. So, and then for you girls who like grungy, you can go around and ink your edges on these. It doesn't bother me not to. A lot of people like the cleaner look for things like this. But if you want to, you certainly can. There. See how slick that works? Okay. Go back in my can. Yeah. Okay. So, like I said, the other thing I have to do with these are just put coordinating on the inside. But let's move this out of the way. And this can go away. Clean up my dust just a little bit here. Okay. That must be these. I am going to do, like I said, like what Bonnie said earlier today. So, we're going to take two. Okay. That can go in the trash. Well, I'm glad you ladies are here. It's kind of quiet. Okay, so here is three, like what I would take off for this, right? I like the two. I like the feel of the two better than the three. I don't know how to explain that. So what she said to do, let me think. Is this. Is that what she said? Yes, we do need to have another girls' weekend or weekday. I just don't know when, Tam. So we went back to the doctor, and Jim has another appointment the 22nd, but it's the same as it was, but it hasn't, gotten worse, and he fell again. So, when he had the stitches. So I don't know. It's okay for me to leave for a little bit. He's pretty, happy, situated when we got him situated. So, and I guess we could have it here. Then I'd be here. So we'll see. Okay. I think this is what she was talking about, to leave these. No. I think it was this way. Hang on. I probably have one like this one right here. Is that right? No, that's not right either. Let me think this through. I don't have any with. Okay, we're just going to do the yellow or the gold. I think this is what she meant, Tammy, is to leave this chipboard on, right? Yes, I agree with you that we need to see you, Mama D. Okay, so leave this chipboard on and not one here. Is that what she meant this morning? Oh, what the heck? It's just paper. We're going to try it. Okay. So then my size is going to be different, and these are already scored. So let me see if that other was 10.5, and these are, oh, now I have to do math. Not even 1/4 of an inch. So if I made it 10.25, okay, I'm going to make this 10, no, that one I can't, because it's already scored. Well, I could, but I'm not going to. What goes well with gold? We can do this one. Okay. And it's not scored yet, so I'm going to just trim off 1/4 of an inch and see if that works. Because it's 10.5. I'm going to trim off less. And we'll just see. We'll experiment. And so this is now not 10.5. It's not even 10. It should be 10.25. So let me take a little bit more off. Okay. Whoops. Nope. Not there. That side of the 10. Okay. And I am not going to score it. It should be scored at 10.1/8 or 5.1/8. But this is what we're going to do. Help me out if you know what I'm trying to do. Yes, leave the chipboard on the back, but not on the front. Right? Okay, so we're going to do this. And I'm going to do this. And then she said to just, no, I cut it too short. I should have left it, which would have made sense. Hang on. Hang on. No, I can't. Okay, let's get a different piece. I'll use that for something else. So let's use this one. I'm not cutting it. And actually, let's just use this one that's already scored. I just don't think we needed it scored at 1/4. I think that's the only difference. Because see, it's going to be too long, but that's okay. Right? Okay. So there's that there. I need Shayna here. Okay, I am just going to pretend this is the same and work with it. And this is not a pattern that it's all one and the same. This is what's time consuming, is figuring things out. Usually I have a little notebook, like a 3x5 card to write it down on. But we'll figure it out here. And hopefully I can retain it long enough to do another one. And the thing is, you would be saving chipboard because you wouldn't be having to make another one. I got glue stuck up in there. Okay, hopefully now it'll work correctly. No. Yes. No. Yes. Okay, I'm not looking at chat right now. There we go. Okay, one more over here. So, Dee, have you been making cards? Tammy can answer for you. Okay. All right, so then, see, this is scored in the wrong place because it only needs to be scored. Okay, we're just going to go with it, though. Hang on. I need some glue. Hey, Chiquita. How are you? Try not to get so much on here like I did this morning. Okay. So we're going to put it down. I'm going to have to cut off both edges of this. Come on. Because I'm going to have it too long. Okay, and so what I'm doing is creasing it. So this is a little different than I did this morning because this was already scored for 3 pads. And I'm just doing 2. Right? Okay, so now, like I showed you this morning, I'm going to hold both edges going down, getting it on there. There. Glue on my finger. I'm going to do this. Oh, you're sleepy? I actually feel pretty good today, but maybe it's because I didn't have to go out in that hot and do any chores this morning because we thought it was going to rain. It sprinkled for like 2 seconds, but they still have a forecast of rain, so that would be nice. Okay. Yeah, I got to figure out measurements. I'm sure they're somewhere on YouTube, but it would take me less time just to figure it out myself. Okay, there. So then we leave this like this. Is my understanding. So what I'm doing when I'm painting that is just trying to get it over a little bit. Okay. This is good. And then you should reinforce this. Because this is cardstock, so I'm not going to reinforce that. I'm leaving it just like that. And I don't see anything wrong with that at all. I really do like the feel of the 2 rather than the 3. This is called Chunky, and it just that one extra pad makes a lot of difference. in your hand. Sorry, I'm shaking. I'm just trying to get that to make sure it stays. Okay. So now what I want to do, you see, because this was cut 10.5. So I think, did I cut that last one 10.25 or shorter? Hang on, because I think that's all it. Oh, I did. I cut it shorter. That's why. If I had cut it 10, not much. Hang on. If I had cut it 10.25, I think it would have been perfect. I cut it just a little bit short. So, because this is definitely too long at 10.5. Okay, let's put the lid back on this and leave it here because that's the one I'm using. And I'm going to cut these off. And guess what? I know right where my knife is at because I put it away. I have to do it, though, this way. Oh, see, this isn't as easy when you don't have your... Okay, we'll cut this one off first. You don't have your chipboard there. Oh, my brain's having to think. Okay. So we'll get this out of the way, just like that. Oh, and I cut a little bit of the chipboard. That wasn't what I wanted to do. There. Okay. That's gone. In the trash. Okay. So now, so that fits nice. So now I need to go back here. So I'll have to leave paper since I don't have chipboard. So I line up again one of my dark lines on my ruler along the bottom of the paper. I could use a rotary cutter too, but for little bitty things like this, I just love my knife. There, perfect. Okay. Nobody see me throw that on the floor. Okay, so tell me what you think. No, maybe I cut it off a little too short. Oh well, it's fine. I'll throw it in my purse. Okay. So, I don't know. I like the card or the chipboard. So here's this. Okay. I like this because it lays flatter. See how that puffs up? This doesn't. It lays down nice. Of course, on here, what I do anyways is tie something around it. On these little wallet ones, see how it's a little wallet instead of just the tablet? I put a belly band on it. And where did I put that one from this morning? I guess we get to get another one out. I put ribbon around it. See, this is just a twofer here. Let's take it out. Okay, so this was Valentine's Day. Okay, let's compare because these are both twofers, right? Okay. I don't like that. All right. This has, hang on, that's some glue on it that sticks. So this has the chipboard in the front, middle, and the back. It's just sturdier, like especially if you're going to, that's not good, pin. Okay, like if you're going to throw it in your purse, it's sturdier. And I mean, this would be fine if I tied it. Right? Oh, that's not a very good bow, Penny. Okay. Mm-hmm. Right there, right there. Yay. Okay. You know, but you don't, I don't know. I like this better with the chipboard. That's what I'm going to do. So this one can go in my purse. Okay. So this needs to go back in the package. Yeah, it just gives it more substance so it doesn't flop. Yeah, I could do that, Tam. Oh, yeah, it would work, I guess. Good idea. Tammy says, adding a little extra on the bottom might even make it sturdier. Yes. And that would work. Yes. I hadn't even thought of that. That's perfect. I'll probably do that. And Tam says, Mom is thinking about making these for her Bible study and church circle ladies. Yes, they are cute. They are cute. This one needs some loving. So let me just show you what I would do in this case. Do I have scissors? I have scissors. So this, of course, needs trimmed off because I left it long because I didn't care. It's a shabby look, right? Let's turn it over. Glasses down. Okay. So, but this is what I noticed in the back of this one is look at here. For some reason, somehow, I tore the paper right there. Can you see that? So I have a remedy for that. So this is the back. So we will just put, let me find a piece of scrap pink paper. I bet I have one right here. Or something that coordinates. This will coordinate. This will be fine. So this is 3 across, 3.5. 3.5 across. So I'm going to cut this real quick with my paper trimmer. Yeah, I think the ladies would like them, Tammy. And I'm just going to use this gray brick. So, and I'm not cutting it all out. I never do this, but I don't want to, this design, I don't want to ruin it. So 3.5 by, let's do, all I'm going to do is make a little pocket. I think a 2-inch pocket is perfect. So you could add these to them too, you guys. Okay, let's go back in this one. And this is nice cardstock. It's not flimsy. It's not super heavy, but it's not flimsy. So all I would do to hide my boo-boo there is just put this on here. And look at it, it looks really cute with that pink. So that if they have this out shopping and they want to just stick their little receipts in there, that would be perfect. Yeah. So all I will do is glue around the edges, 3 of them, and leave the top open, but we'll even do one more thing before I glue it down. I'll just put a little thumb hole in there. Okay, what drawer did I put my... You would think that I would put all my little punches in the same, but I didn't. Okay, so you can do this either way. We can measure and mark, which is probably what we ought to do. Right? So it's going to be right about there. And that does, I could have done it on the other side, but it doesn't matter because you're not going to see it anyways, or you can just eyeball it. Right? And yep, we're going to do it just like that. There. Okay. And then we'll just put this on 3 sides. And it's coming out super fast and thick. It's funny because it's not that warm down here. Okay. Let me get this wiped up. And I'm just going to adhere it here. And it'll hide that little boo-boo I made. I don't know how that happened. And I can't believe I had it wrapped up, ready to sell. Oops. That's funny. Only Penny could do that. Okay. All right. Okay. Where'd my... There. So that's super cute, I think. So now you have your little front, but back here you can stick a few receipts or a few little things, whatever. So see, you can always fix something if you mess it up. Right, Tammy? Don't I always tell you guys that? You think, Tammy? Oh, I don't know. Oh. Okay. Put this back on here. Like it was. Nice and lovely. And now I have to trim this only because I didn't tie it the same. Ah. Okay. Don't throw those away because you know you could use them. That's why my studio looks like it does. Okay. There. So that's back to how it should be. And then I'm just going to put it in here. Let me think. If we want it like this, I want it like this. So if somebody wants to take it out and look at it, they can. Okay, there. That can go back in my Valentine stuff. Yes, happy little accidents can be fixed. Okay. So I'm putting this back in that bag to save for later. Okay. So Tammy, did you tell me how your morning went? Okay, so hang on. Let me go back to StreamYard. Okay, you walk Cougar, groceries, had to get fuel, and finally back home. So has gas gone down more? Because it had gone down quite a bit when we went and got it. Well, I guess we didn't get it. We'd already gotten it, but I'm sure it did, because I think that's the whole idea, is they're trying to get it down. So oh wow, that is cheap. Not really, but for what it has been, yes. Yes, that's a blessing. Right? Okay, I'm going to try. Well, it did. Sorry, here I am. Okay. So, and then the other thing to think about, remember, like this is a directional paper, and I like it with the leaves up, but on the back they're going to be down. So, which don't bother me. This is non-directional, where your design is all the same all over the place. So, it doesn't matter how you put this on. So the other thing is what I had done. So I cut all my strips for these little notebooks, but then I had cut my strips for, with what was left. These are 5 inches, I'm sure. Yes. These for my wallets, which are these. They're just one piece. They're just one little piece, right? So, this is fine. This is non-directional, right? But this one will go this way. So if that bothers you, you have to remember that. Here's another one. These are trees. And this bothers me, so I'm going to do something else with this paper. These are supposed to be birch, I think. But they could just be stripes. So you can use those either way. This is going to be sideways because you wrap this sideways. So the flowers will be sideways. So you have to think that through when you do these. So I'll just do something out of the directional ones. So anyhow, so these are the same as, except it's a different size of notepad. These were the little sticky pads. These are. I could do this, I think. I don't know. Okay, so these were the sticky pads at Dollar Tree sold. I think they still do. And it's just the one. And you don't take as much paper out of this. But I remember when I did this, I found about that directional and I'd forgotten. So, but anyways, these are cute. So you just put a belly band and then decorate the belly band to keep it closed, which is kind of nice. And the belly band is out of cardstock. So, anyhow. Okay. I'm going to go. Jim's upstairs taking his nap, but I'm going to really try to get things done for the booth. Get that worked on. I should have taken it down there today, but it's not going to get done. So, I love you, Dee. I wish she could talk. I mean, I know she can talk, but I wish she could post and stuff in here. So, Tammy, I will bring this book by. Well, I have a doctor's appointment at 8:30, but I don't suppose you want me to stop by then. So, just let me know. Call me later. I'm here. Be a blessing to someone. Take care. Thank you for joining me. And if you pop in later, thumbs up if you would. That'd be great. See you soon.